And then you told him. Then you said something very smart ass. You just got assaulted with your own favorite little girlfriend, Debbie.
Oh, Debbie.
And how do you feel that your sign, out of beautiful sign, is all dented back in and everything? You start with that. Now you got. You ever been assaulted by? Marie said. Marie told him about your ex-wife. Has she ever throw cosmetic brownies at you and try to swing things at you? For heaven's sakes, no. You said those women are the worst nightmares in your life. But who is the worst nightmare in your life now? Another lady said it's her now.
You found one.
Yeah, did. Yeah, I did. Out of all the women in my life, this is the worst.
Wow.
And the guy said, well, John, how you like to be married to a name like that? Oh, you say that. You got married, man. I heard she had 4 ex-husbands. Oh, you can see why.
Well, it's not that. I think it's the ex-wife you had.
And I heard she has 28 kids. And that lady's like, you're fucking kidding. 28 kids? Yeah. And John said, it is true. And he said, he's one of them. He's one of the, the guy said, is he the oldest or second, I heard?
Second, I don't know. Second.
Oh, yeah. She was 16. So she had one at 15?
Probably. She probably had one.
Okay. Well, yeah.
Mr. Boy, Mr.
God.
Boy. So, hey, Mr. Fry, don't
call me blah, blah. Yeah, mom's gonna hear about that.
That's all right.
Well, she finds you someday, or Jay finds you, you're really gonna hear it. I mean, you're really gonna hear it.
You already has.
I've been assaulted. She has assault charge, everything.
Don't worry, you don't even know where
Did you read about those charges? Is that why she got arrested at? Is that why she got arrested at? Is that why she got arrested at Pennacook with my stepdad?
That's why.
You read those? Are those hefty or 6 felonies?
No, those are pretty hefty charges.
What about if they ran my ID? But that could be questioned. Probably,
but
Marie said. Marie the cop said I could be questioned.
Could be questioned
because I was kind of provoking it. I was like, blah. And I could not help. I didn't help, and I froze. And I said, and I told her, like, keep going. Or I said, keep it up, babe. I come on saying that, keep it up, babe. And I was saying that stuff. What?
She's probably like,
who?
Yeah.
Then they said, we're at war. And John said, you're at war. Make it war. And the other guy says, yeah, keep it up. And he told me, like, keep it up. Yeah, look at you. You need help for saving him. So I was like, you provoke him. And I was dancing. I was like, oh. But he said I was dancing. And remember they ran the footage. I was like dancing. I was doing that go. I was doing the LA Compton dance. Did he tell you that I was doing the
street dance?
And his coffee was like, and he's sipping it, and I was like, this is how we party. I was like, and she's like, I was dancing to her voice, dude. She starts parties and ends parties. When you said that, she starts and ends them. She's a party starter and ends parties. She's only makes a party. The guy says, this ain't a party. That's how we party. All we need is a fire in the floor, and then it really comes to life. And now she needs I said, now she needs to strap naked, and then really goes down. When the guys, I heard of that. It's not in here. Don's like, no. Oh, Don, we give his nipples and everything. Everyone's seeing it down there.
That's wild.
That's what happens to Zookids parties like that. And when there's fire start, I heard about it. And they have those for real sometimes. And it goes a lot. Like I say Black Sabbath and Pantera, I know. I say they smoke weed and drinking whiskey and weed and Pantera, and I said moon, and then I said whiskey and weed and Pantera. He mentioned that there was just whiskey and Black Sabbath and Slayer and Pantera. But he said that and whiskey and weed,
stuff.
Yeah, and fires, and she dances naked down there. I heard about that in Suitcase. Mary Lay says, I heard it. That's the one. Oh, Jesus.
Naked.
Yeah, fantastic. Oh, that's the one, too.
Would you like to see that in your bedroom, Don? You got something else that you see in the bedroom that you don't want to see that.
And he made a joke when he was leaving. So how you like to come home and find out your wife is famous? What is that? How you like to come home and your wife is friends with her and sitting down drinking your milk at where you sit in your recliner and eating your little Debbie's. What are you gonna do about her inside your home?
Eating your Pringles too.
Yeah, we gotta do about her home. But you can't get her out of here. But as you come home to her,
That'd be
and your wife is getting along with her, what are you gonna do about it then? And you stop midway in the kitchen.
I believe she would too.
And what do you
Yeah,
do?
that's the
What do
thing.
you think he would do? Be happy?
Probably pissed. I was like, well, you'd be pissed about.
How you gonna get her out?
How you gonna get her
She'll
out?
charge you.
I know.
She'll be throwing you out of your own home.
It'd be
No,
like-
no.
it'd be the
I'll be
Flintstones.
the other way around. I'll be throwing her out. Oh,
It'd be the Flintstones. You'll be out the fucking door. Try and bang.
oh,
on
they
the
say
door.
that it might happen. He said.
Yeah, block the door.
You
too.
think that might happen?
That could.
Could you convince her? Oh yeah.
Could.
Oh, my food will be gone. Oh, she can eat. He told her she can eat.
You could eat too. Guess what? The
Refrigerators. Yeah.
That cabinet is pretty full in there. I guess. I'm taking it. I'm guessing because in that cabinet there's a lot of shit in there.
We just set my mind feeding it out to her.
No,
Clear out the fridge and clear out that. Oh, she'd be happy
she'd be happy.
because she ain't the one paying for it.
No.
I am. Yeah, but she said all the junk has to go.
She'd be eating all the peanut butter probably in the jar that you probably still have in there.
What about the food that she cooks? All that gone.
Oh, that's gone.
A feast.
Mm.
We bring him in too, wouldn't he? Or
Cook
something.
lasagna, cook
What
whatever.
about Shane? Will he be invited in?
He would.
Hey, he be eating or not as much?
Probably not as much, but he'd be eating.
Of course, he gets invited in, right? Or he'd be saying like that. Right next to her, right?
Yep.
Oh, they'll be friends now. And then I come in and then I be booted out of my own home. Oh, she push her out and what does she do? Well, why just let it happen?
Well, you got to pay the mortgage, my friend.
You just have to go back to work and you can live with your girlfriend right here. You have no home to go. You said that, right?
Hey, didn't you? Yeah, it's all amazing.
No, it's not happening.
Go to the Chinese food restaurant with her, and you didn't tell your at the time your coming to be future wife. You didn't tell her that, but I never told her.
Explain. Oh no. Explain what your brother's been doing out there with all these ladies. He said, I've been hearing the word he's been doing all of them out there. But then again, he told me again. Then again, he lives on the streets. He's not married. So then again, it's all free will. And again, there's no home. And he do what he wants, and they are all not married. He's not married, and yeah, they all the same as him. They have no place, no rules. Number two is nothing to claim to. I'm not married. They're not married. Singles. What about girlfriends? Like we don't go by that out there. We all it's norm. You have her that night. They don't care. We all share.
But I'll toss the ladies aside,
They don't care. They don't care. They're with him one night. They don't care. Then they're with other people.
I see you with that Carter lady. I see you with the Carter. Oh, you know the Carter lady.
And what she care when he goes off and does something she don't care and he plays with someone and
That's
she.
a different story on that one. I'll tell you. That's a
Oh
different
yeah, she's with you, Nate.
Oh yeah. You see you with her. I said, yeah.
And him.
And him. I was like,
It's called sharing.
like, well, yeah, we share.
What in the hell? So you're having sex?
You want to do that stuff too? Nah, I don't do sex.
Bullshit. I'm gonna tell her. I'm gonna tell your mom you're having sex with her.
Oh, hell no. You have to have sex with Jessica? Hell.
Oh yeah, Shane then. Yeah.
Hell no. That's his sex. Not my sex.
All right, but she doesn't care if he has sex with someone else and goes back with her. He told her. Did he told him that's they don't care about that out there?
That's the way it is.
So his other girlfriends don't care about? No, because they're having sex with somebody else and him and me. And that's the street code.
The flirting shit, whatever. That's not me. But
The street code is you can do that.
my code wise, not sex wise.
There is some boyfriends and girlfriends sit together on the streets. You can't do that. But if you're not one of them, you can have anybody you want. And we don't care if she's with that. I don't care if she's with another guy at night. I don't care if she's with me at night. And that guy don't care and just swap and deal. You know, like they're like not money nice, but that he's not so disease start. And it's like, well, if he said that's a disease start, but you told him, well, he only got medicated and his doctors have been canceling everything and like their doctors. And you told him, well, his brain cancer doctor is supposed to see him in October canceled. His medical doctor is supposed to see him in cancer. Someone else is more important, not the doctor, so, but they would see someone as homes like you guys are more important, right? If you do get sick, you try to call an emergency appointment, they never hear you. Oh, when you in emergency until your next appointment, it could be months though. So if you get sick, you just go to ER. But you told him to discharge you the next day unless something really serious. You told him about the seizures I had. He told my brother. He told him he had seizures so bad that he couldn't get up, and all he wanted to do is sleep. And they discharged him, and he said, "No, I'm too tired." You said the nurses down there felt so bad. They had to say you have to go home, but they hated saying it. You know how bad he felt. They're the ones that saved my life that night, dude. But they were paid to say by the that doctor down there and those nurses were controlled by the doctor upstairs that doesn't see his patients. Remember I used to tell Aunt Lucy about that. And it's like they're paid to sit on their butt for 40 hours. My mom, his mom said they're paid to sit on their butt for 40 hours, like to watch TV or whatever in their office. Order the downstairs doctors.
They don't care.
Because they're not seeing them, and you discharge them. And the other doctor says, well, his boss, I like him. No. If you don't discharge him, you go home like him. You like your job, Mr. Doctor down here? Because I can replace you quick as hell and fire you and give you a bad lead to the next hospital. You want to work at a junk hospital? Oh no, okay, all right. But then they told me, I said, honey, I hate to say it, so I'll let you stay here, but if you don't get out of this bed and I know you wanted to see, but I hate this. I had to pull you out of this bed and throw you out the door. And if you wrestle with us, I know you don't do that with us. I know it would be easy, but the security will throw you out. And you know why did you do that? Because number one, they swap beds like that. Because even they said now, if you have a stroke, if it's not drooping the face, they let you go the same day. If it's in your leg, you limp. Because you know why they do that? Because if they don't find it serious enough, you're awake, you can move. Because they find that the next person that can get that bed can be worth more money than you. Because you're only worth like $30,000. They look at it. They find a price where he needs that much. Someone else could come in that's worth $50,000. But if that person is worth $50,000, not worth to stay overnight, they throw them out. That other person could be worth $100,000, worth to stay overnight. But this worst case, since this person is only worth like $20,000, has to spend the night. They're like, shit. There's a bed on it. But then you go upstairs. It's like like restaurants, remember restaurants don't want to keep you much longer because they swap tables.
Right.
What's that thing they call it? Like they hate you staying there longer because they had to turn over tables.
Let's turn the tables.
Yeah, well, the hospital had to turn over beds.
That's stupid.
Because at the hospital, the ER becomes overcrowded with no beds and no ER room. ER rooms all filled up and all beds, so they can't. They fit in the hall. Oh yeah, they fill out the hallway as much as they can, right? Till they're jambled. But they hate doing that because you're in the way. But then they can just cram and they can now their laws they can cram you in there before. But they still do it. But then why is there no room on the sides? Because when I always leave, there's always people on the sides in my when I got discharged out of Yellow Pod, the day I got discharged, the head trauma area was crowded as hell.
Jesus.
Good thing I didn't go in to revive myself there. It's all crowded, but people in the hallways. You always have those hallways IVs. They're crammed, and they're putting people on stretchers, just banging them against each other because they had no choice to put them in there. But then again, because there's not enough rooms. But again, now they have, since 2020, they have laws that to keep you there, so you keep the hallways jammed. But still, they hate that. But they want to turn over.
That's terrible.
But now they like that idea in a way. But then if they can turn over a room, they can do it as fast as they can for someone with more money.
That's horrible.
Yeah, they think it is money profited. Hospital. The CEOs make that decision. The hospitals not, and the CEOs run those doctors that sit there and do nothing on his butt. But you may think he's sitting there. Oh, yeah, he's being a jerk telling them down there. But if he chose against the rule of he doesn't make the rule, but again he does and doesn't. But if he mounts the CEO, he can lose his high paying. Oh, he can just bounce downstairs and go back to hands on. Oh no, he can lose his job with the CEO too. Those doctors.
That's terrible.
Because the CEO runs the place, and you do the CEO makes $1,500,000 a year just to sit there and make the whole rule for the hospital. $1,500,000 to rule doctors that sit on their butts, though. But you can think that all the doctors that sit on their butts the doctor that sits on their butts run the ER doctors and the top doctors make more money just sitting on their butts 40 hours to sit there and play on the phone, and while the doctors are working their ass off making 10. But that guy sitting on his butt that's ruling those doctors doing nothing make 10 times more money than the ones working their asses off every day. But the CEO above him make way more just to run the doctors that sit on their asses, and he can just be doing whatever he wants. He can go home when he wants. But that doctor has to sit in his chair for 40 hours on his ass to do nothing he wants. He has to make attendance to the hospital every day, just do nothing. The CEO can come in when he wants. He can call off of it. But that doctor has to work a 40-hour work week to sit on his ass do nothing to make his salary. to do
Yeah.
nothing. But if he misses a day, James doesn't miss you. Bye. Terrible. It can be bye on something if it's not vacation, you know. But the CEO can go bye anytime he wants and come back when he wants. It's like the president, Biden, you know.
Biden,